Minecraft Me is brought to you by the viewers and listeners who support us on Patreon. If you want to become a supporter today, head on over to patreon.com/Minecraft.
This is Minecraft Me, a show that is about Minecraft, where we bring you some of the most awesome tutorials on the internet, reviews of mods and pack picks that you can use when you play. We take you on awesome adventures, all with Chase and Joe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Minecraft Me. This is the show that is entirely about the game from Mojang called Minecraft. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an expert, we like to walk you through this awesome building blocks game. Yes, this is it. This is not an April Fool's joke. We have predetermined as Sunday, May 29th, 2016, when we recorded this in the past. We figured that we were going to end the show on Memorial Day weekend in 2016. So this is indeed the very final episode of Minecraft Me. But is it the end? Is it totally the end? Not exactly, and we'll explain what that means coming up. But first, let's introduce everybody officially for the final time. My name is Chase Nunes, and joining me for the last time on this edition of the show is my good friend, guide, and teacher. Here he is, folks, Mr. Oh, hold on, I should do this right here, Mr. Joseph Falbey. Hey, Joe, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's going okay.
It's going okay. Got your? I see you got a new box behind you. You got a Vive box behind you now.
I do, yeah. So I had to throw it up there.
Yes.
Well, you actually came down and we tried it out on the first weekend it was available. I actually was one of the lucky, by my estimate, maybe 1,000 people who got it on the day that they were supposed to actually arrive. And so I've been playing it quite extensively. I actually have the headset right here, and the various controllers. I even tried the Minecraft Vive edition that the community built up.
Yeah, is it any good, or is it ready for prime time?
No, it's not ready for prime time. It's not bad, but it's not great. It was a little bit funky to get going, but it's interesting.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of really cool content on the Vive at least, and I've had a good time playing with it.
If I was going to be picking a VR setup, and I've messed around with both Oculus and the Vive, and obviously not just yours, but we got to test it out at PAX last year.
Yep.
I would go with the Vive just because of the motion of the you can do free movement in a room, or you could do sit down stuff. Oculus is pretty much just like one spot almost.
Oculus Rift right now is just sit down. They say that they will support room scale stuff later, but they haven't really pushed anything that direction. And then to top it off, they have been doing some bad things with DRM and very non-friendly.
Hate it when that happens.
Things. Yeah, well, it's not horribly surprising when they have Facebook behind them, who is pretty much the king of what's mine is mine and what's yours is also mine. So.
Speaking of which, we're streaming this on Facebook. But yes.
Hey, I have my feelings on Facebook are not a mystery, and Facebook, as well as they spy on everyone, should be aware of them. I mean, I think my status for Skype is still rather scathing of Skype. But
it's like Skype sucks or something like that. Yeah.
No, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was, but whatever.
Yeah.
Regardless, HTC Vive, I know the only problem with it are the 3 little letters from the company that made it. HTC, I know, is a company that has a special place in your heart. That is not.
This.
If it
by
makes
the way,
you feel any better, they're apparently not doing well in the cell phone business anymore, and so there's rumors going around that they're going to shift a lot of their money into just the Vive and the Vive series of products. But really, what sells the Vive is HTC's not a content creator, so they don't really care about lockout like Oculus does.
Right. Yeah.
They're using the Steam store, and Valve is notoriously consumer friendly unless you need support. So it's I think it's I still think it's the best platform, best option if you're doing VR. And with Revive, which is an open source project to let you run Oculus Rift content on the Vive, you can play Oculus games on the Vive. Most of them work 95 to 100%.
Best of both worlds. Yeah.
Yep.
So I know this is the Minecraft show, and we just got done talking about the Vive and hardware and all that fun stuff. Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yep.
If
you're just joining us and you haven't experienced the show in the past, well, you're a little late.
Yeah.
And tangents, honestly, it should be more like Minecraft Tangent, because that's what we do.
Yeah, we go off on tangents and we tend to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Let's first before we talk about this thing behind me, which by the way, this is the mine chest. They knew that we were finishing the show, and so mine chest. They wanted to make sure to get me my beta. It's finally in beta. This. So I'm gonna open this live, and then I'll pass along what I think is cool to Joe, and he can check it out.
Nice.
But first, before we can start to end this, we should really see where we came from. And about close to 5 years ago, Joe came over. Not came over, but he told me, "Hey Chase, there's this really cool game called Minecraft. You really need to check it out." And I'm just like, I'm fine. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 4.
I think you finally bought it because I said, if you buy the beta or the alpha,
you'll get
now,
updates forever.
It's cheaper, and you get updates
Right.
forever. And you were like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, all right, fine.
And
fine.
then you still didn't play it.
Yeah, no, I didn't play.
Yeah.
And then I said, all right, fine. I'll play as long as you kind of show me how to play and we do a show. And so I don't know what some of the alternative names we came up with were, but it just kind of rolled off the tongue. Minecraft Me kind of worked out, and so it's one of those weird things where it just now I got no sound. Why don't I got no sound? Oh, I know why I have no sound, because I was in the server and I was muting my sounds and everything. So here we go. Here is just a little taste of the first episode called Minecraft Me. Maybe. Hold on. There we go. This is Minecraft Me with Joseph Falbey and Chase Nunes. Episode number 1, recorded on Thursday, August 18th, 2011. Minecraft Me is a show that is all about Minecraft. We take you through the beginnings, intermediate, and expert parts of Minecraft so you have a great experience and you can learn how to play. Minecraft Me is a production of GeekGamer.tv. Hi there. No, this is not Geek Gamer Weekly. No, this is not the same podcast that you've probably downloaded or watched forever. Or probably not, because no one watches our show anyway. No, this is a new show here on GeekGamer.tv, and it's called Minecraft Me.
And me.
And Joe. This show's a little different from what we've done before in the past. What this show is all about Minecraft. It's about me, my journey in learning this game that I've bought like a couple of months ago and haven't played. I bought it because it was cheap, because I'm a cheap guy.
I'm trying to get him to play it, but he just hasn't done it.
So right now I'm level 1. I'm a level 1 noob. And hopefully by the end of this podcast, if we ever have an end of this podcast, I will be an expert. But in the meantime, I'm level 1. All right, so I'm going to stop there for a moment. Because I did say by the end of this show, hopefully I will be an expert.
And do you consider yourself a Minecraft expert?
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, well,
I am not allowed to answer.
Yes, you can. You can. I asked, do you consider yourself?
I consider myself proficient. If someone asked me what Minecraft is, I would be able to answer them very clearly and cleanly, give them tips where to go, what to do, what to watch. So yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd go expert. I mean, because obviously there are some people out there that build some incredible things when it comes to Redstone and just programming and making some really awesome things.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't call myself I don't know if I would call myself an expert. Maybe the chat room can chime in on this one. But what about you, Joe? What do you think? Where am I in this process?
So that's tough. I think that to be a Minecraft expert, you have to know a majority of the vanilla crafting recipes, right? Just off the top of your head.
Right.
And I think that's a hard thing to quantify. Now, going beyond that, building the ridiculous redstone contraptions, stuff like that, that's not really expert anymore. That's a different branch, because a lot of those guys are doing nothing but creative mode, and they're just building basically logic circuits.
Charon's saying you got to jump in the lava. If you
jump in lava,
you got to jump in lava. Lava bunny. That's all it takes. Yes.
Okay.
That's all it takes. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I think I'm not gonna say you're an expert. I think you're close.
Okay.
I think to know that, to quantify that, we'd have to do a whole other episode where you just go through and craft everything without looking at notes.
Which it's hard to do because I have yeah. All right. So,
but no, I think that I think Proficient is fantastic, and I think that the important thing about Minecraft is, at this point, it's not just about knowing how to build everything. It's about having a purpose in the game and knowing what you're doing in the game, and not just, hey, look at that green thing coming over towards me. I wonder if you would like to be friends. You know, that sort of gameplay. You know why cats exist in the game. It's not just because they're friendly. It's because they keep the green ones away. Stuff like that. So,
Well, here is how our first episode ended.
Burning to death.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
But I know this gets us a good start. We got a home base. We can expand from here. We got to do some exploring and see what else is around the area, what this map looks like, that sort of thing. But yeah, this is just the beginning. This is the first little bit of hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of playtime.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I gotta say this was a very fun episode. I mean, obviously, folks. I mean, I'm a complete noob, and I'm trying to ask the right questions and ask the things that a new person would ask. And so if there's any questions that you want me to throw, just let us know. Drop a line. Reply to this video wherever you find it, either on our website at geekgamer.tv or on our YouTube channel. We'll have it available as a download soon, and you'll be able to find that as well at geekgamer.tv. And there's our first episode of Minecraft Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Joe, thank you, man. You are a great instructor, my friend, and I'm looking forward to learning more about Minecraft going forward as we do this show.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I haven't played it a lot recently, but I have spent a lot of time in Minecraft in various versions and servers, and personally. So maybe one of these episodes we'll have to go through one of my maps that I've been kind of happy with, some things that I played with for a while. So.
And the cool thing too that we'll be doing for every episode is this very first episode we don't need to play the rest of that because I didn't follow through on that one. What I go on to say is on every episode I was going to update the album art with new
graphics.
New graphics of our progress, and I did not do that. But minor thing. I don't even remember when Dancer in the chat rooms wanted to know when we started the pub server. I don't even know. I know
it. Yeah,
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look and do the research on that. But anyway, there we go. Our very first episode of Minecraft Me back in 2011. And it was very, very... It was not even HD. It was... Whoa! I gotta shoot that. Not even in HD back then. But it was widescreen standard definition. So, All right, guys. So now we're going to do an unboxing, if you will.
Yeah.
So let me show you guys this. I signed up for.
We talked about it on, was it our last episode or the
couple
one before that?
One of our
Yeah, one of our later episodes. We actually talked about this thing being announced, and neither one of us had ever signed up for one of those.
Box
send you
things.
something random every month.
Yeah,
and so we were a little hesitant about this one.
And
but you went ahead and ordered it,
yep.
and so yeah, we're gonna. You haven't opened it yet, right?
No, it's still sealed.
Still sealed.
Still sealed there.
So do you have a knife handy that you can use to open that?
I do. I have somebody.
Holy smokes! Look at that. It's a knife from down here in Portland, knife capital of the world.
That's right. It is a Kershaw Speed Safe knife.
There you go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open this up. I know this isn't proper technique, but I just wanted to
make sure you cut towards you. That's the important thing.
Cut towards me, into me,
and then see if you can throw the knife up in the air and catch it on its way back down before you close it.
That's right.
All
right, so
make sure to run around the room before you put it away too.
All right, so I'm gonna open it up here, and the first thing I see inside, look at that, look at inside the box there. First thing is a postcard.
Postcard.
It says "Journey Begins."
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see here. It says, "The journey begins. I've discovered some amazing things in this new world. After traveling for months, I've bundled up a chest full of items for you to investigate. Take care of these artifacts. They are relics from the Beta Age. In this chest, you will find some cotton garb embezzled with some words of significance from this special time. I've also enclosed a changelog for you to document things with. You will also encounter the mark of the free, a goblet of drinking, and a never-before-seen sheet of sticking. Treasure these items. I've also included a special crafting recipe. Your mission is to craft this item using any available resources. I will be monitoring #MineChest to view your creations." So this is one of those things, Joe. Let me pass this over to you. There you go. Do you got that?
Yeah, I got it right here.
There you go. Sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty nice.
It is pretty nice. Yeah, look at that. It let's see. Return to sender, adventure needed.
Oh, well,
that's interesting.
Can I get that back then?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me hand that. Oh, you're over here.
Yeah. Thanks. Sweet.
Yeah,
got it.
No problem.
All right. Okay, so journey begins. Let's see what else is in the box here, shall we? Right on top here, we got looks like a T-shirt. It's in the Mine Chest Beta Premium Tee. It's just your normal T-shirt. I don't know if I'll take it out of the bag, but here I'll pass it over to you, Joe, and
okay,
have you take a look.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Huh. That's a interesting looking shirt.
Yeah, not bad.
So I think it says Minecraft finally. Is that what it says?
Yeah, finally in beta or in out
something
of beta.
Like that. Yeah.
All right,
It's got the Mojang logo on it anyway. That's kind of nice.
Okay, cool.
Right. Here, I'll give you the back.
All right. Thanks, man. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to set this side over here. Actually, I'll set it over here. Let's see what else we got in the box. So there's a tab to pull up here. And some paper.
You don't have to pass that over.
I'm
good with that.
Ooh, so some small items here. We got, wow. So we got this change log, crafting recipe in beta. So you need to actually construct something. I'm not going to pass that over either. Minecraft exclusive sticker. This is a sticker. Okay.
That's weird. Okay.
Some Minecraft collectible sticker cards. 3 stickers per pack. You want to take a look at that? Here. There you go.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Here. Interesting. I wonder what. I'll give this back. You can open it whenever you feel like it.
Thanks. I got it.
Yeah. No problem.
All right. not too impressed so far. I'll be honest, but we got this nondescript another white box. So let me open it up real quick here.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting. It's a stamp, but it's made of wood. Here, let me bring this full screen here for you guys. So it's this wooden block here, and on the bottom there, it's a stamp, and they even give you a stamp pad for it. So I think you're going to want to take a look at this. Let me
yeah, for sure.
Pass that over. Get it? Cool.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It's like,
or I'll hand it back to you so you can get a closer look.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Let me get that back there. All right.
It's a little bit delay in the
delay in the space time. Yeah, space time continuum. Yeah.
Totally didn't ruin the whole thing.
No, totally not.
All right.
All right. So we got
anything else in there?
Yeah, there's something else in here. Let me take a look here. So also additional here we got. Oh, it's a creeper mug. Now I have one of these, but this is much smaller. Wow, this is plastic. I have a ceramic one at work, but this is a plastic mug. Here, let me pass this over to you.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, do you see that?
Yeah.
It's different.
Huh.
It's a plastic mug.
Well, it still says it's microwave and dishwasher safe, so it probably is okay, but yeah, it's a little I mean, it's not bad for plastic. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'll pass that back.
Yeah, thanks.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it's nice, but
yeah.
I have a ceramic one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And
use it for pencils or pens or something. Maybe.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Man.
I mean, it doesn't. I think this is what $30?
I think that's about right.
I mean, the stamp's okay, I guess, but I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah. Well, the stamp is kind of weird. I mean, what is it? Yeah, it's $30 and $7 shipping and handling.
Yeah. And I got a change log, which is, it's empty. I guess it's for us to write in, I guess.
Huh.
And, you get some cards. Or these are stickers.
Stickers. They're not cards. Yeah, they're stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah.
And then, I have the shirt. But I don't think Mind Chess is going to want to watch this video.
Probably not.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, to be blunt, with what you get. I don't know. What do you think, Joe?
It's interesting. Is it worth $30? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be a lot worse, right? But it could be a lot better too.
Yeah, it could.
And I suppose they don't want to put the ceramic mug in, because if they put the ceramic mug in, they give it to a kid and kid breaks it. It could be their fault. So that probably is on that. But yeah, the stamp is really strange. Yeah. I'm sure it was expensive. I'm sure that was the most expensive thing for them to produce in the kit.
Yeah, the stamp. But
which is weird, because
most people don't do stamps anymore.
Yeah, what is the? I mean,
yeah,
you gonna put it with your craft booking supplies?
Do you stamp in the change log with it?
Maybe? Oh, maybe you could. Maybe you could. I don't even know what the stamp is of, though.
It's I like put it away. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. There you go. There's the Mind Chest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Jose in the chat room is asking what could they add.
Yeah, what could they add? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you got to realize.
I guess that's fair. That's actually a really good point. Is if you bought a Minecraft T-shirt off Jinx or somewhere like that, you're talking about probably $15 or $20. I mean, these T-shirts tend to be really expensive. I don't know why, but they are. The stamp, as we discussed, is probably fairly expensive to produce. The cup is probably maybe $10. I'm talking retail pricing, not how much it costs them to put together. Altogether, I guess it sort of makes sense. It's probably in the $30 retail pack, in that sort of range if you were to buy these pieces separately. But why would you?
Right.
I mean, it just is weird. but I guess that's how they make money, right? So
Yeah.
that and the $7 shipping and handling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, you guys. There is the first mine chest. Now, I'm still on the list for these. I don't know if I want to stay on the list for these. I did go month to month. So I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure.
Well, the next one is the
main one. The real
is the
one.
Nether chest.
Oh, is it?
Their website has okay, so the Nether is on sale now. That's June's chest. So that should come out at the end of June, I guess. And it says you can still order for 22 days. You can still order and get into that if you want to see it. So maybe it'll be better. And then it says the third one is coming soon. So these are, even though they're supposed to be monthly, maybe they're not aiming for monthly. I mean, I would assume they would say July instead of coming soon. And that's just called they just say they're crafting it, so we don't know what's going to be in it yet. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested, if this stuff looked amazing to you and you can't believe that you're not part of it, you can always go buy it.
I think they could have did Lego, added some Lego in there, some Minecraft Lego in there.
That's true. If they'd even done like a minifig Steve,
yeah,
you know, that would have been awesome. But they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. There's the Mine Chest beta, or the first one, the very first one. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if they get better. Maybe.
Yep.
I don't know. But all right, you guys, we're gonna take one last trip into into the. This is why I don't usually get into the server ahead of time.
Yeah.
So here I am in the server right now, and they've transported me. I've muted my audio right now. They've transported me into the Geek Gamer Dome, and inside the Geek Gamer Dome, as you could see, I am in some lava. Yes. Yes.
All right, here.
Oh, they pulled me out. Thank you. But it says here, Chase's pool. What? It's a frowny face. Man. You guys making me feel so bad here. It's a frowny face. And there's we give EXP of course on every episode, and let me just show off the names here real quick of the people as I turn this down here of the people that are in the server for our final full episode, and that's All Is Gone, Alan for Names, Durud Bacon, Demonic Donuts, Derpy Fellow 110, Grim Reaper, Jose 042, Kobe H4, Lavelle, Mr. Buzz, Norm's Girl, Payback, Sir Chaos. Hey! Ow, that hurt. What? No! Oh, no.
What's wrong?
I got killed by his bunny.
Yeah, well, you know, for old time's sake.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, you're back.
Thank you. All right. So anyway, as I was going, Tammy Tam, Soccer Rocks 19, Wind Dancer, Zune, Carrot Crafty, Dark Sauce, Dather, Fuzzy Cupid, Michael 244892, Princess Plum, Slim SCF, Tyler 58546. So thanks so much, you guys, and don't be sad. Don't be sad. And so here's why I don't want you to be sad. And let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, first off, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. You guys, if you didn't see my post in the forums, I made a post a few weeks ago about the status of things. And for me, there's a lot of things going on in my personal life, and it's one of those situations where, because of those things, I really need to focus on me and my family right now. And so for me, I need to focus on that, and that involves time and treatment, and all that fun stuff. So the show. for me, while I do enjoy doing it with you guys, it was turning into of a more of a situation where I was starting to get really worried about things. I was getting worried about coming up with the extra funds to take care of the server, and the commitment to making sure I put out a show for you guys every week, and that on top of all the other things that were happening in my life, came to the point where need to take a breather. And so what we're going to do is we're going to end the show, and we're going to end the show for a while. Now, does that mean the show will never see the light of day again? No, it doesn't mean that. Obviously there's always going to be things that are happening in the Minecraft world where we should talk about, or we should show off. It's just one of those situations where it's just read my posts in the forums. It makes it much easier. Jay Huckabee, a great friend of the show, he says, hey, if you got to take time away, you got to take time away, but don't kill anything. Don't kill it off, because it's one of those things that is good for the show, and good for the community. And that's one of the things too where I enjoy, obviously, I enjoy the community above the show. I like the show. Don't get me wrong. I like the show a lot. Shows here, communities here, to me, and friendships and all that fun stuff. And so, in time so limited, I want to explore and do other things with Joe and Cameron and John and also my wife. We have plans to actually do a show as well, of something completely different, not gaming related in anything. So it's one of those things where, in the meantime, though, I'm trying to what's the word? You guys know that I'm not always at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words right now to try to convey how much the show and how much everything means to me. But at the same time, I need to work on things. And so that's what I've been doing for the past few weeks, and it's going to take some more time for me to do. And it's one of those situations where it could take up to 6 months, I've been told, for me to get back to a normal kind of thing. So that being the case, the show, I'm going to say, is, I hate using the term hiatus, because when podcasters use that, they use that term to say, oh, well, there might be a chance for the show coming back, and then the show never comes back. So I was always trying to be definitive, like, all right, the show's over. I don't want to give you guys a tease or a taste that it may come back. But never going to say never either, right? So
right.
So
there's not a plan to resurrect or continue the show in any meaningful form.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that there won't be one in the future.
Right. So there's been many questions about what's going to happen next, and let's talk about that right now. First off, let's talk about the server. Obviously, in its present shape and form, we can't afford to continue making those payments on the server. Now, thanks to the work that I do with Jupiter Broadcasting, I can pay, at least for the Geek Gamer TV side of things, but I can't pay for everything. And the Minecraft server is actually the one that takes the most. I mean, because it's lots of memory. It's thanks to Java. It's just we can't keep that going. Now, Joe has been gracious enough to says, hey, I got this really loud server that I want to set up. So, Joe, I know this is the great question. When's the server going to be ready? But what everybody says.
Yeah.
But we're going to be moving. The server's not going to go away. We're not going to delete it. We're not going to get rid of it. We are going to transition it over to a home-hosted solution.
Yeah. So it'll probably reduce the max player count, but that's okay. We've never really been that close to it before in the past. It's not that big a deal. But it should be, I think it'll be a little bit better performance, because this box, since I'm hosting it locally, I can put better hardware into it than we've been able to afford to put into it otherwise. So it should run reasonably well. The only problem with it is my house, contrary to what some people think, is not a data center. So It is a noisy box, and I have to figure out where I'm going to put it. I'd like to put it out in the garage, but right now I don't have any network cable running into the garage, so I'm going to have to do something to fix that. But that's the plan. Is it's actually over there. I can see it right now. The back of the server, it's over there. So that's the plan. Is I'm going to get that box set up, and it's my replacement home server, and it has more than enough power to do all of the home things that I need, and run a Minecraft server. Feed the Beast is a little iffy, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's the plan, is to transition it over to that. I just have to come up with a physical home for that box.
Now,
and I'm working on that.
Now, let me ask you, Joe, as far as would your box, and I know this is on the spot, so if you can't answer it, no big deal, but
yes,
can it handle Feed the Beast? Can it handle the Patreon creative maps? Or is it only going to be able to hold public only, and that's pretty much it?
I'm 100% confident it'll hold the main server and the Patreon maps, because those are basically the same thing. So that's not going to be a problem. Like I said, it may be on a reduced player count. I forget what the server limit is right now, but it might be like maybe 15 players or 20 players, something like that. But again, it's not usual that we get that kind of population or that traffic on a regular basis anyway. So I'm not worried about that. Feed the Beast, I don't know. Time will tell. Right now, I'm not, well, no, I know who did. Malik and I pretty much have brought the Feed the Beast server to its knees with our builds. We've been building in the Feed the Beast server recently. So it's a question mark as to whether that'll run on this box or not, but we'll find out. I'll give it a try. That's the best I can promise for, is that I'll at least try, and we'll see how it runs. And if it doesn't run, or it has a negative impact on other things, then we may have to scale some of that back. But we'll at least give it a try and see how it goes.
Okay. Norm's girl in the chat room has been asking, what's going to happen to the TeamSpeak? So the good news is TeamSpeak, that is actually housed on the Geek Gamer TV box. I don't anticipate any changes to that box right now. I have, thanks to Jay Huckabee's tutorial, I've actually done a massive backup of Geek Gamer TV to Amazon Glacier. It is complete, and so I have a copy of the entire server of my side up on Amazon Glacier. So if anything terrible happens again in the future, like it happened a couple of years ago, we don't lose anything. Now, that being said, I've heard of an alternative to TeamSpeak. I forget the name. It escapes me.
Discord,
which is much cleaner, much better, and better codecs, better voice, and all that fun stuff.
Well, I've heard. I would say it's better. I've
heard. Okay.
It's nice because it combines. We use it extensively for the LAN parties that I'm part of. It's nice because it combines IRC and audio chat. You can buy premium servers, which gives you a better cloud. Apparently, they have different clouds that you can put your server on. I've actually already set up a Geek Gamer TV Discord server in case anyone would like to join it. You just have to send invites out to the people who want it. We actually, for the LAN one, we actually have a link on the website that just is a static invite. Anybody who wants to join can join.
Oh,
so I'm more than happy to pass that along and get you into it, Chase. I signed it up a while ago because I think the names are held onto. I'm not sure.
Now we can't set this up on our own box. We have to go through them, right? Or
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, but again, it's pretty easy to do that. I'll throw an invite in the IRC right now in case anybody wants it, and that should be a never. Oh wait. Let me do this one.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Yeah. So the second one there is a will always last. So
okay.
But the first one is only good for I think an hour or 24 hours or something.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
Well, cool. But no, TeamSpeak's not going to go away. The ad-free stream won't go away. Really, those things are housed separately. But if things got into a pinch, then I may have to transition that to another place. But right now, I don't see that happening. The big chunk is our Minecraft server, which, by the way, right now it costs over $350 a month, and so that's just for the Minecraft server alone. So it's one of those things where, yeah, we have to make a transition, and it's only fair. I mean, I understand why the Patreon has slipped, and that's why I'm not even mentioning it as far as people to give to it. Now, what's going to happen to the Patreon? Well, so while we're going to keep it going because of there'll still be some transitional costs involved, and obviously there's more negative going out than positive coming in, but eventually the Patreon will go away. I will end it. And then what will happen is a new Patreon will start, really just to support Geek Gamer TV in general. And so that's going to happen some point down the road, but not currently. So nothing's going to change immediately, but it will change at some point down the road. So other than that, this would be the time of the show where we would read our questions and comments, but we really only have one. And this comes into the show from Grim, and he says, show question. I hope this question wasn't too long. So there you go. Fair enough. So, that's pretty much it for this show. I do strongly suggest that you follow us and all of our normal places, youtube.com/GeekGamerTV, facebook.com/GeekGamerTV. Also follow us on Twitter @GeekGamerTV. The server's not going to go anywhere. We might just be moving it to another physical location, but the maps are not going to change or anything like that. You can also follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/GeekGamerTV, and all those fun outlets as well. We'll be hanging out after this live show to just chat with you guys in the chat room. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them at us. Other than that, Joe, do you have any final words that you want to share before we take off for a while?
No. It's been fun. It's been a good time. And I know we'll do other things, and hopefully some of those other things will also involve Minecraft.
Yes. Not just Minecraft, but other geeky
all gaming. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you sent me the message on Friday that you and Cameron were jumping in some GTA, I was like, I was so tired.
Well, are you working tomorrow?
No, but I am playing golf tomorrow for the first time. First round of golf.
My apologies, but regardless, you could probably stay up and play some GTA tonight. I'm sure that we'll hop on.
Yes, that might be happening, and maybe some streaming along with that as well. Like I said, I'm slowly trying to get back into things, you guys. So anyway, honestly, you guys, this has been a complete and awesome pleasure. I want to say thanks to all of you guys in our awesome community. I mean, really, some names have floated in and out over the years of this, and that's the other thing too. The community is not going to stop. It's not going to go away. So I really hope you guys continue to be a part of things, even though the show may be ending as you see it right now anyway, that you still engage and jump in our forums and jump in our Facebook and chat with us and game with us. Really, that's what it's about. It's more than just a show. And so I really hope that you guys continue to do that. I know I would love it. Joe would love it. All of us would love it. So please continue to engage with us. And who knows, you might see something like this show back up in the future. So for Mr. Joseph Falbey, Chase Nunes here. One last thing I want to say before we get out of here. We have a really cool friend, awesome friend of the show. Is going through a tough time right now. And we just want to say all the best from all of us here to our good friend Matt. And you guys know him as Maldek, Kokusha. He's got like 20 different names. But all the best to him and his wife and his family. They're going through a tough time right now. So we just want to reach out our arms and give them big hugs and love. And hopefully things work out well for them as well. You guys have a great summer, and we'll hope to see you guys soon on all the other things that we do. For Mr. Joe, I'm Chase. Thanks for watching. And you know what we always say, keep digging.
Yeah.